Okay. Criticism. There are different ways to approach it. And I always say approach everything honestly. The one way is you already have so much self-confidence and self-reliance that there's nothing that anybody can say that you haven't already investigated and evaluated and thought through within yourself. Because you have to be honest with yourself. That's one way to look at it. I still think that's rather closed-minded, kind of arrogant. There's nothing wrong with arrogance if you could back it up. I don't think there's anything wrong with maintaining a sense of spirit and arrogance. Because when you're a competitor, even in an artistic field, when you're a competitor, you need to just know your value. And there's nothing wrong with having a bit of an ego play at it. On the other hand, I really believe that as we grow, a sense of humbleness takes a part of us. We recognize we don't know everything, and that we always are trying to learn. For instance, as Kobe Bryant was forging his own legendary career, he always looked up to Michael Jordan for guidance and mentorship. That doesn't mean also that Michael Jordan wasn't listening and learning from what this up-and-coming star was seeing that he may have not seen. You always need to keep your eyes open and be willing to listen to what may not even sound, healthy or agreeable to you. Then you're stopping your growth. You're basically stifling your own self. I think a great teacher, whether they're still a practicing artist or athlete or someone in the industry, they know how to approach somebody who is an extraordinary talent and that's up and coming. Because their sense of self and soul is a nuclear reactor. If you don't approach it right, if you don't connect with it in the right way, it'll explode. Or you'll lose the opportunity to really connect with that individual. I think that the people that I've had the pleasure of working with, some of the most talented people in the world, I've learned how to sensitively communicate with them. Even pass on notes to them on their scripts, on their films that are having rough cuts. You need to nurture that sense of trust. Trust is so important in everything because this is a business. It's all about relationships. From a sport to the art world, it's all about relationships. It's how we connect with each other. And I really strongly believe that if you're honest and open, people want to hear what you have to say. Similarly, our festival has concluded. Everyone has their opinions. Everyone thinks things should look differently and function differently, and everyone thinks that they have all the answers. I'll listen to everything anyone says. I respond to every email that anyone sends my way. That doesn't mean that I'll execute on it, but I want to hear what the community has to say. If you separate yourself too far from the community, whether you're an artist or a professional, no matter what field you're in, if you're in the service of others and you separate yourself from the other, then you're in the service of yourself.